Hello, boys and girls. I'm so excited to have you here today for our modeled read. Okay, so today I'm going to read you a book, okay, and we're going to work on our reading strategy of making predictions. So, our learning intention is that I'm listening to a book being read with fluency and expression, and I'm learning to make predictions as a reading strategy. And your success criteria is that you can apply fluency and expression when you read text later on, and that you can make a prediction about a book based on what you can see and read. So what you need today is a piece of paper and a pencil. Press pause and go and get that now. Okay, so at the top of your page, you need to write the word predicting. That is our title, right? Predicting. And then you need to make 3 columns, before, during, and after. And that is where we're going to write our predictions today about our text. So press pause and write them now. Okay, here is our text. This is the front cover of our book. It is called The Cautious Caterpillar. Now, as a predictor, readers use clues from the text and their own experiences to make predictions about what might happen before the reading, during the reading, and after the reading. Okay, so we're going to do the first column, before. Okay, so the text is called The Cautious Caterpillar. Thinking about those words, cautious, what could cautious mean? I think it means they're a bit wary, a bit unsure. Okay. And I can see the pictures. I'm going to use the visuals on my front cover to help me make predictions. So I can see this caterpillar seems quite content, quite happy, eating lots of leaves. So I'm going to write my prediction, and here it is. I think the book will be about a caterpillar that eats a lot and turns into a butterfly. I've also included that I think she might be a bit worried about something because I'm using the title to help me make that prediction. You need to press pause now and you need to write in your prediction in the before column. Okay, let's get stuck in. The Cautious Caterpillar. It was springtime in the garden. Cody, the caterpillar, hatched from her egg and crawled onto a big green leaf. She smiled happily. I love being a caterpillar, she said, and began to eat her tasty leaf. Just then, a ladybird flew on over. You're very lucky, said the ladybird. When you become a butterfly, you will have wings like me. Flying looks very tiring, said Cody. I wish I could stay as a caterpillar forever. Don't worry, said the ladybird. Having wings is great. You can always stop for a rest. Cody smiled, but didn't feel so sure. Maybe one day, she said. She carried on eating, and the ladybird flew away. The next day, a bee buzzed on over. You're very lucky, said the bee. When you become a butterfly, you will sip nectar like me. I don't think I will like nectar, said Cody. I wish I could stay a caterpillar forever. Don't worry, said the bee. Drinking nectar is great. It is ever so yummy. Cody smiled, but didn't feel sure. Maybe one day, she said. She carried on eating, and the bee buzzed away. A few days later, a grasshopper jumped on over. You're very lucky, said the grasshopper. When you become a butterfly, you will have 6 legs like me. But I like having 16 legs, said Cody. I wish I could stay as a caterpillar forever. Don't worry, said the grasshopper. Having 6 legs is great. That's plenty for landing on the ground. Cody smiled, but didn't feel sure. Maybe one day, she said. She carried on eating, and the grasshopper jumped away. Okay, boys and girls. So now we're going to do our predicting for the during column, so the column in the middle. And I've written my prediction here for about what might happen next. I think another insect or bug might come along and tell her how good it will be once she becomes a butterfly. And I've made that prediction because other bugs have come along and told her how good it is once she becomes a butterfly. You might think something different, and it's okay. Predictions don't always have to be 100% correct. Pop your prediction in now in the during column. I also think, and I haven't written it, but I think that she might become a butterfly next. So let's find out. The next day, Cody was full. She thought about everything her friends had told her and decided to be brave. Maybe today, she said, as she changed herself into a chrysalis. She stayed like that for many days until she was finally ready to leave her chrysalis and become a butterfly. Cody explored the garden, feeling happy and proud of her new wings. Having wings is great, she said as she flew past the flew past the ladybird. There they are giving each other a high five. This is yummy, she said to the bee as they sipped nectar together. And 6 legs is plenty, said Cody as she landed next to the grasshopper. That evening she came across a caterpillar eating a tasty green leaf. You're very lucky, said Cody. When you have finished eating, you will become a butterfly like me. I wonder if this caterpillar was cautious as well. The caterpillar didn't look sure. I wish I could stay as a caterpillar forever, he said. Don't worry, said Cody. I loved being a caterpillar too, but trust me, being a butterfly is great. All right, were your predictions right? Now you need to fill in the last column where it says after. I've written my predictions were mainly correct. I didn't predict she would be happy once she transforms, and that's okay. Boys and girls, I'd like you to fill in your after prediction now. Okay, and then upload that picture of your fabulous work to Dojo.